Hi. Yeah, okay. I've almost forgotten what I was going to say. I went off a big rant on a voice message, and I thought, no, I'll make this a vid. And then you asked me about income tax, and I've just about totally forgotten what it was all about. Um, yeah, but no, what I was what I'm thinking, it's the way I see real life. It's like a room, like a chat room, just a big one. Okay, and I reckon I got booted out of it. It was really savage. It's like you're not good enough for us, boot. All right, and so okay, bad boy. Um, anyway, then I went online, and yeah, it wasn't much better. But a little while ago, the room owner disappeared. I don't know whether he's sick or went on. I don't know. He's working, busy. I've got no idea. It was just barely said anything or anything else like that, and he just and also at the same time, his typical admins weren't the admins of the people who do the booting, run the room and that sort of thing, and they weren't around. And so it was just a little sweet spot. I hadn't seen it before, and it was just there was no booting, you know. Um, and the room grew and grew and grew, and it was just amazing. People were saying this is the best room, on PAL. They're really coming and say, oh no, we love this room. They were really saying, because we're saying hi, how everybody's in a good mood and chatting and that sort of thing. And people were saying, oh yeah, I'll have this one, I'll be back here. And they'd come back in and from all over the world. Oh, we had just that many new visitors. And and then the room owner got better. Or came back in and got all the usual admins back. And they were saying things like, oh, I can't wait to start booting. Got itchy fingers here. I'm ready to go. And I just said, oh, fuck, if you're going to go back to that, I'm going. I'm out of here. And I got booted out. And now they're down to, they haven't got one cam. And people are saying, the room's shit. They actually tell me, God, I don't go in that room anymore. It's just admins are the worst. And it's just like, it went from this really euphoric, that feeling you had, yeah, you do it on purpose, yeah, but yeah, yeah, and I thought, okay, so reels like that, is really, as soon as the room owner came back, feel it will bring it back in line with real. Yep, well, this is no alternative. And for some time I've been thinking, apart from I should grow vegetables, I've been thinking, now I reckon the way to do it is create your own world. Yeah, you just create your own space that only you don't let anybody else into it. You don't want into it, and you don't have admins, and you don't give people all this authority to go and just ruin the world that you've created. No, uh, you just build it piece by piece, and this is what I'm doing with you, I reckon. Um, and just in little ways, and this is why I keep sending here's another business idea, here's another business idea. The only way I can see that, so, um, the car, the Google car, it's really a room. It's just another room. And I just thought it was, the problem with rooms is because there's nothing to do. So you just get to, you want to fuck, you want to fight. Boring. And then you end up more fights than no fucks. Um, and I thought, well, if a Google car, could also be a room, but you've got a screen there, and you're going, and you talk like, even if you don't know anybody, you just say it's something to talk about. It's actually, if I was, let's say you and I went to New Zealand, for example, you've got no idea what's in New Zealand. You'd be like, oh, that's interesting, all that. And yeah, so yeah, it's like in Australia, blah, blah, we could talk about it. But you wouldn't be looking at me. You'd be looking at the screen thing and talking about what's on the screen. And I just think it's just a way for people. I think half the problem is that they don't know what to do together. Yeah, and in a room, you just listen to music and look at the cams. Well, you can do that in the car as well, but you've got the screen there that you can talk about, make conversation about. That was the idea of it. Yeah. So, and that's why I said, um, Oh, yeah. I saw because Nips and you and Tina and Jay are easy, because you'd all have fun and that's why I said, oh, yeah, probably Raf too, throw her in the back because she's argumentative. They aren't argumentative. None of you lot are argumentative. We just chat, have a joke, and laugh around and that sort of thing. Nips is a bit argumentative, and Tina can be a bit moody, but Raf is just she's argumentative. Same as Sue, and that's why I said, yeah, just I suppose put Raf in there as well. Um, yeah, but the idea is that, because when I was younger, go for a drive somewhere with your friends, and you just chat about what you saw. On the side of the road, you might go somewhere and just have a bit of a good time. Yeah, so um, the idea I think is I can't get real to you can't control real. It's everybody can just walk in and same as in a room really. They come in and fuck your life up, make you miserable. So I just figured, I don't want to be a hermit. I don't want to be by myself. But the only way for me to actually successfully do it, it was my idea in the room to actually, and don't boot him. No, it's all right, we'll sort it out. Yeah, don't boot him, don't boot him. And so the admins go, oh yeah, fuck it, right, you sort them out. I don't want to. And I talk them down and that sort of thing, get them out of it. And that's why the room grew. So in a sense, it was really me doing it. Everybody else thought it was them doing it, but no, it was. I was just no, don't boot, don't boot, don't boot, don't boot, don't boot at all. Don't boot them. And it'll work. It'll just grow. If you don't poison it, it will grow. Yeah. So I figure if we put together a business or an idea or something. And this is what I'm so excited about with all the business ideas. Oh, good, we've got plenty to do. They're not hard to think up. And they're not like, I could say, oh, listen, Bob, can you find someone that can do this for us? You go, yeah, right, what's the drama? They're simple ideas. And the hardest thing is explaining them to people. Like, nobody ever gets them. But yeah, that's... so we just do advertisements and all that sort of thing. But that's what I thought. If we could then make a business or businesses the theme of the room, like it just I don't know how to do it. Not like pay everybody all the time, but I mean it's just sort of I don't know. But just sitting in a room or going to a boring job, it's going to get boring, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I want you to fill out this and do that. Oh, fuck yeah, right. What I'm suggesting is, no, let's fucking do a Richard Branson and really liven it up a bit. Yeah, but that's sort of what I'm on about. Yeah, how do you create a room? And that's what I'm trying to do, that I can control. Like I couldn't control my family room. That was it. That was under Sue's control. She had the whole lot. She knew it too. Yep. Yeah, they had total power. Oh, she proved it. She just ran off to the police. Yeah, made up a complete lie. And yep, bang, he's out. Yep, don't get to see the kids. Nothing. No, I run it around. Women run the West. There's none of that. It's a matriarchal society. There, it's a patriarchal society. Yeah, there's no fairness or anything in it, But yeah, that's what's happening. So you can't. I wouldn't have a bricks and mortar business. Oh God, no! You get the unions in and these people in and those people. It'd be just awful. No, it'd be all online. No Australians, because it's just, they're just, yeah, they run off to the police, even on a screen, I reckon. Yeah, I don't know what they're like there, but can you see what I'm saying? It'll be just like, and this is what I was saying, like Nips is in Hong Kong, Tina is in Indonesia, Jay was in India, you're in Romania, I'm in Australia, and we're all talking like friends. Let's go for a drive in the car. Let's go to Norway. What Norway's like? Never been there before. Can't even imagine what. Oh yeah, okay, let's do that. Does it fucking matter? Well, let's go down to Norwegian, town. Oh yeah, and have a laugh. Oh okay. So many countries, so many things to do. But I don't know. People probably wouldn't do it. I've got no idea. But can you see what I'm trying to do? Yeah, you don't want to be treated like shit. I don't want to be treated like shit. Like I'll just work out how to Like I'm used to you not getting any of my ideas now, so I don't go, "Oh, like the mule. Oh my, the restaurant. No, I want to go this way. And it was a donkey, actually. They called it a donkey. I thought it was a mule. Sorry, I stand corrected. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. It's a bit rough. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm not going back in the room again. And I'm not going to try back in real again. It's just awful. It's true. It's compared to, like, I've only got to go out there for a couple of hours or something, or even into the jungle room now, and it'll bring you down. Or any other room. Yep, we're going to boot you. We're going to do this. See ya. I'm actually very happy, apart from when I've got to do my tax. Um, but, we're just dealing in this room, okay, the room that we have between us. And, I'm just trying to experiment with others as well to see what they're like as well, to see whether it's even possible to introduce others. I think it is, but you'd have to see. I tend to talk to those that they're sort of non-aggressive people. Tina got booted, and God knows what. She won't go back near the jungle. Oh, she's been in, but only to get me out, I think. But no, she won't go back in there. And I can't blame her. I don't like it either. If they treat you like that, you think, oh, fuck it. I try and make your room pleasant, and that's what I say, get out, and they criticise, and then I'll get out curious. These are the people who actually add nothing to the room. They do nothing. No, they just bring it down. So they can have them. Yeah, but the whole point is, I reckon it just. So I like ideas that work. Yeah, if you don't boot, something will grow. And if you just don't do something, or if you do something. But in this case, I say, yeah, I've just noticed 2 examples now. If you don't boot and you don't criticise and you don't put down, and the idea just grows. You just attract like a snowball. I couldn't believe how quickly that room was growing. And that was just, I think he was only gone. Was it a month or something? It wasn't long. I hadn't been doing it for long. And I could just see the growth. It was just exploding. But it was only me sort of doing it. So I'd talk to people and make them feel great. And because I'd talk to the guys as well. Like most of the guys don't talk to guys. No, we talk to the girls. I'd talk to the guy. Yeah, g'day, mate. How are you? Such and such. You having a good time? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And they loved it. They didn't want the competition. They didn't want the shit. Americans are typically, I'm better than you. We're the best. I'm the best. Number one. Fuck that. Not all. I met some nice ones in there, and they were like me, yeah, and they were just fun to be with, and they tried to make it fun too. So no, it's not all of them, but there's a lot of them, and English as well. They're the same. Oh, English are dreadful, and Australians. Now Kurt was a good one. He was excellent. He'd get things going, but they just attacked him. Just attacked him. I mean, he's just trying to make liven it up a bit, get a bit of check, Just got attacked. So that's what I think, fuck, just get the fuck out of there. Why do I want to bring myself down? And I thought, no, I'll actually get a room going, not on PAL, where everybody can walk in. No, just a room. You're a part of it. It'll be you and me, and we'll actually get a room going. And it'll take you a while to understand what I'm on about, but and get your support from that mainly. Not being non-booting, no pulling down, all that sort of thing. No, none of that. And I reckon it'll just, whatever it is we do, it'll just blossom, just like the room did. And the opposite is, you saw the photos of what's happening in Grafton. It's just there's no people on the streets. The shops are closing down, and they say, bad economy, and they point the finger to something else. I can tell you it's not that. It's actually what social services are doing. The police particularly, are just hassling everybody, ruling, and they're just destroying the local community. I wouldn't support them. Like, I could find a reason to spend some money over there, but no, all of my money goes online. Any spare money I've got, so it's not going into shops here in Grafton. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't support them. That's that simple. I'd rather try and look for some place where I think I could probably get some happiness. So yeah, that'll be in here. It's not ideal, but it's a shitload better than I've ever had. to be honest, um, shitload better. And like we always did get on well, and we're still getting on well. And yeah, if you don't get concepts, I'm being more patient now because I'm not sure whether it'll work either. But it's just, just that when I saw that Slack thing, oh my God, Father! In fact, I might even invite you onto Slack. It's oh no, don't. It's just not worth it. You know, I didn't think it was that good. But this could be fun, if it was well done and that sort of thing. It's just, I don't know, they probably thought VI would be fun too, but it never took off, did it? They had the right idea, but it just never took off. And Paltalk, I think it's a 60 million or a $300 million company or something. Quite a big investment in it. Oops, hang on. Yeah, whoops, I'm freezing up. What's happening here? Freezing up. What's going on? I'm going. Going. It's freezing up too much. Yep. It's just not working as well as it used to. My lips are moving properly now, I can see. Anyway, that's enough. But that's the idea. I don't understand why. I think it's narcs, probably. Why it's like it is, but I don't want it anymore. I've had enough of it. Yep. Anyway, sending this to you. Bye.